will this Mustang be ready for my first ever race at Silverstone? So I've got the old discs off. You can see they've had quite a few heat cycles, they've glazed up a little bit. There's still life left in them, they're not too thin. The only thing is, whilst I'm at it, may as well replace. These are the pads that came out, and then this is the worst caliper. You might be able to see that piston's further out than this one, but basically this side, the inner pistons are very seized and they're not moving in or out. I've got both sides on now, I just need to bleed them out. The brakes have gone for a make called Power Stop. These are the pads, street performance brake pads apparently. And then we've got a braking in cycle. So as you can see there, 5 aggressive decelerations between 40 mile an hour and 10 mile an hour, 5 moderate, and then drive slowly to cool your brakes. So that's the bedding in cycle that we need to go with. And these are the discs. I've gone for new calipers on both sides. This one had a slow piston, again on the inner side, but it was the passenger side that was completely seized up. So I've gone for new discs. I've managed to reuse the old bearings. I've just knocked them out, pressed them back in. That's gone all fine, greased them up. And for the backs, I've also gone for some Power Stop brake shoes. These are supposedly uprated. They're slightly wider than the original pads, I believe. And then I've also got some new drums as well. So at the rear drums, got the drum off. You can see this orange staining here. Well, that is the gear oil coming out of the axle shafts. So there's a seal behind here. In fact, there's 2 on this face and then on the face behind. So like gaskets, but the actual leaking is from a circular seal. What we need to do is take out these 4 bolts. There's 4 bolts all the way around here. And then we need to get a puller on there, hub puller, and pull out the axle shaft. So really nice and easy that came out. Just pulled out by hand. Didn't need the axle puller that I bought, especially for the job. Might need it on the other side. This bearing, as you can see, I think it's fallen to bits a little bit. So good job I've bought some new ones anyway. And that's the leak. So you might be able to see there that kind of goldy coloured ring. That is the axle seal. A lot of people think it's the paper gaskets that go on here, and just take all this off and then replace that gasket on either side. But actually what holds the oil in is that gold kind of coloured seal that you can see there. So we're going to pull that out now as well. So both axle shafts are out. You can see this is the driver's side bearing. Very worn, the seals all come into bits on it. Quite brown and rusty coloured as well. So that bearing definitely needs changing. It's not so easy to turn. And then the passenger side, I mean, visually looks fine, but we're going to change both anyway. Need to find a garage local to me just to get these pressed on and off. That's the new bearing ready to go on, so you can see the difference. So in summary, we've got the discs, pads, calipers on, ready to go. So get the axle shafts back in. We've got the seals done both sides. Then once they're back in, we can change the shoes and the drums. Then we can bleed the brakes and start putting it back together.